Recently, games have been using the Fortnite OG method to bring players back to play the games. They bring back old weapons, cosmetics, missions, maps, to make old players come back to relive the old memories from the past. And honestly, I'm down for it. In March, Bungie introduced their new update called Into the Light, which will be released on April 9th, next week. Bungie is giving us this update because Final Shape got pushed back to June. There's a big gap in between the seasons, and we have to have something to do. This update is bringing us a new social area, new game modes, old exotic missions that are coming back, new quote-unquote weapons, and a cosmetic that the community has been waiting to come back for a very long time. In this video, I'm going to be going over this whole update and whether you should be excited for this or not. There will be timestamps for this video, so feel free to skip to whatever part you care about the most. But before we start, please like and subscribe, and let's get into it. So to start off, I'm going to talk about the new game mode, Onslaught. Onslaught is a new game mode to where it's round based and it's like a horde style type activity where you defend towers and build your defenses along the way. Each Onslaught activity has 50 rounds and you're going to see lots of enemies and bosses along the way. This is strictly a PvE activity, so if you have any ad clear build, this is the perfect time to test it, and it sounds a lot of fun, to be honest. As you go on through the rounds, things are going to get harder and a little bit more challenging. Knowing Bungie, it won't be something that you can't handle, but I don't know, they could pull a sneaky one on us and make it really hard, but either way, I have trust that you guys will be able to handle it. It will be through this activity that you are able to unlock the brave weapons. These will be talked about later in a little bit more detail, but this activity is going to be important, so make sure you do it when it comes out. Hopefully, this game mode brings a little bit more of a challenge to PvE. I don't even do strikes anymore, to be honest. So I hope that Onslaught is fun, and I hope it's a game mode that can stay in the game for a long time. Sticking with PvE, on April 30th, there will be a thing called the Raid Boss Gauntlet. So, for all you raiders out there, comp or non-comp, this should be fun for you. I'm not a raider myself. I don't have time for that, but it should be a good time. So it's a gauntlet. There's going to be a new raid boss every week for you to fight to get more rewards. There's going to be difficulties too. So the higher the difficulty, the better rewards you get. Kind of like a Grandmaster Nightfall. I hope it does give that kind of loot though, because then I might actually do it. This was just announced in the April 2nd live stream, and honestly, I think it's a good addition to the game. It won't be dropping when the update drops, but it's something to look forward to, so keep an eye out for that. And the last notable thing for PvE is that 0 Hour and the Whisper missions are coming back. Let's go, bro. These exotic missions were out when Destiny was at its peak during Forsaken. The Whisper mission came out during Warmind, but it stuck through Forsaken somehow. Made it a long way. I love that mission a lot. 0 Hour, Joker's Wild, Peak, Forsaken, those 3 seasons were awesome. The real ones know, and I'm so happy that these missions are coming back to us. With any exotic mission comes an exotic weapon, and for those who don't know, the exotic weapons that are coming back with these missions are Whisper of the Worm and Outbreak Perfected. And if you did not get these, I'm sorry. They're not crazy busted, but they're pretty good. Well, Outbreak is pretty good. Whisper is only good if snipers come back, but this is your chance to get Outbreak Perfected and Whisper of the Worm. And the better part about that is you can craft both of them. Not sure how big of a difference it's going to make, but a crafted exotic is a crafted exotic. So W Bungie for bringing these missions back. I love Bungie for this one. Now to flip it to the PvP side of things, we are getting 3 new maps. Let's go, Bungie. Wow, hey, listen to us. Let's go, bro. I'm actually really excited for these maps because these maps are not supposed to be big maps like this junction. I hate that map with my life, but they supposed to design these with 3v3 in mind. They will also be played in 6v6, but do not be surprised when you see them in trials or competitive. The new maps are called Eventide Labs, Cirrus Plaza, and Dissonance. And honestly, these all look really cool. I'm happy they cooked. The design team, they cooked, and I'm excited for these new maps. And hey, I'm always up for a new challenge and learning a new map, so hopefully they don't disappoint us. So before we get to the main event of this update, there's a cosmetic that is making its return to Destiny. I can happily announce that the days of trying to find dark shaders to make a blackout guardian are over, because superblack is coming back. For those of you who don't know what superblack is, superblack was a shader in D1 that never made it to D2. And so all these years we had to try to find a shader, oh, this is the new superblack. But now it's back. To get it though, you have to level up with shacks to the new reward system for like playing the update, the event. Not the event, but you know what I mean. You gotta level up, I think level 17. You get your key for it. I think that's only one that you get. I don't know about the second one. I don't know whether you have to play Onslaught to get it, but there are 2 keys that you have to get to unlock it. But then after you do that, you should get it. So now for the part that everybody has been waiting for, the new Brave weapon arsenal. This arsenal features many guns that are returning from D1 and some old guns that are returning from D2. And for those of you who lived in the mountaintop and recluse era, yes, they're coming back. And they're coming back with the perks that they originally had, but this time it's going to be different. A lot of the pinnacle weapons are coming back from previous seasons, but they're not going to be curated this time. You have to actually try to get that role by playing the game for what it looks like. Honestly, I'm down for that. You already know I'm about to get my mountaintop and recluse, hopefully pretty early, but I'm excited to have those back. Honestly, I don't know why they sunsetted weapons in the first place. Well, actually, it was probably just to get rid of mountaintop and recluse. To claim these weapons every week, you have to go to the new social area, the Hall of Champions. Woohoo! Let's go! New area! Let's go! As I said, these weapons will be released weekly, so you have to be active. There's hundreds of websites out there with the calendar for these weapons. I'll put one in the description too, but just look out for it. So if you're taking a break, this is a good time to come back, get these weapons, and then don't touch the game again until final shape. That's probably what I'm going to do, but I do highly advise for you to come back and get these, because when they're gone forever. So you got to be there, be square. Outside of Mountaintop and Recluse, I'm really excited for guns like Midnight Coup, Luna's Howl, and Blast Furnace to come back. I love those weapons so much, and I was really sad when they sunsetted them. But thank you, Bungie, for giving us a second chance. And honestly, you have so much to look for this update, and I hope you're excited for it just as much as I am. Okay, I think I covered all the biggest thing I wanted to cover for this video. Also, side note, I'm not sure if power is going to increase. In all the weapon photos, it seems like everything's 1830. So if this does increase, that's a 20 power level increase. Give us something to do. And honestly, I'm down for that as well. So if you made it this far, thanks for staying here. Honestly, let me know what you guys think about this update. Are you excited? Are you not excited? And also let me know what I can do better. I like making these videos and I always want them to be the best they can be for you guys. Hey, if you're an older player taking a break, this is a good time to come back. A lot of good weapons on the table. Get them before the last DLC, then take another break. That's what I would do. If you're a new player, hey, free 99. This is really rare for Destiny, but it's a good opportunity for you guys to get into the game, and you're always welcome here. So with all that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you for staying to the end. If you did, like and subscribe for me. Helps me out a lot, and I'll see y'all in the next one.